He went traveling out there into the forest in a long ways he did go. He had found this beautiful land and it was open and there was clean water. And whenever he had went to go and pick some of the soil, it was rich and it was fertile. If he wanted to go about planting crops, he could. There was an abundance of wildlife in the forest that they wanted to go and get something to eat, whether that be birds, whether that be fish, whether that be deer. He could do so. So he had came back on home and he was bragging to the folks around what he has found. Turns out that an old man said that there was a woman many years ago that had died and her bones were on those grounds. He jacked and joked and laughed around and cursed and said he was going to go back over there regardless. He did. And what ended up happening is that spirit ended up messing with his soul. He fell in love with that spirit. And they talked for a while, then they made love. And that next morning rolled around. He thought he had made love all night. That morning came around and all that spirit left was a hip bone in his arm and it drove him crazy. Making love with the pelvis, something else. But this is what this story is about. It's called Revenge of the Dead. He took a stroll through the forest underneath the green, growing cypress trees. And after walking along, he found a pond, a golden and bright clearing. The land was high, the soil was good, there were deer in the woods. The strangest thing about this place is that he thought he heard sounds. When he finally made it home, it was almost supper time. He bragged and boasted the folks around and what he seen and what he found. An old man looked up, told him straight, beware of all those sounds. When I was a boy, a young woman died and her bones lie on those grounds. Woo. My battery died. Anywho, wahoo. Listen to the words I have to say. Never return to that camp you once been. Save your own. Don't let her spirit do you in. Don't be the one to feel the revenge of the dead. Well, a fool he was to mock, joking, laugh around. He hoped he'd find the grave and he'll keep her bones around. When he finally turned his back to that camp that he had scouted before, she appeared as he neared her sacred resting ground. So beautiful he thought she was, he was mesmerized. Never minding the fact of the bluish shoes that uncovered her entire hide. They talked for a while, they made love right there in that swamp. The next morning, all she left in the sea was a hip bone in his arm. Wahoo! He should have listened to the words that the old man said and never returned to that camp he once been. Now he's gone. Yeah, but his legend still lives on. He was the one to feel the revenge of the dead. Sit down, shut.